I don't get what I want, I get what I need. Every single day I'm heading off to my dream, and I get everything that I damn well please. I don't give a damn if you all listening to me, cause I run it. I'm the only one that really want it, I'm the only one that's really on it. I'm just being honest, I'm just doing everything I promise, cause I want it bad enough that I'ma make it as an artist. And I know I'm not the smartest, and I know I'm not the largest, but I promise you that I'ma be the one that worked the hardest. Cause I promise you that I'm just getting started, and I promise you that my skills are getting sharper. So I'ma get charted, can't be guarded. Nah, I'm the one to get retarded, get the party started.
Hey guys, I'm working the part. Psych. We're really doing this again. You guys know that 58.9% of you aren't subscribed. Like, what's going on? It's so easy. And look, here's a clip right now if you don't believe me. Anyway, there's going to be a clip the entire part probably. But anyway, you guys are going to have 5 seconds to like, subscribe, and comment down below, done it. If you comment down below, like, subscribe in that 5 seconds, or you have bad luck for the rest of your life. Other than that, I hope you guys do enjoy the video, and yeah, let's get into it. Hey guys, and welcome to part 4 of What If Deku was a Demigod. Yeah, I know, I've been meaning to make this Whatif, but I haven't made it, so you guys got angry. Grow up. I have a life as well. Because it's annoying when I want to know stuff about my Whatif that I've just made. I don't want to hear about how I haven't made another Whatif yet. If you have suggestions on a new Whatif, say them. But don't be asking where one Whatif is on a video, because it's really annoying. I'm just going to ignore them. Or at some points, like this Back in Time one, with Naruto just too empowered and went back in time. It's not getting continued, it's over. Stop asking. It is so annoying. Like, it's seriously really annoying, guys. But other than that, let's just get into this. Yeah, because at some points now, I've just told you guys straight up, no, it's not happening. But you're still asking. Get it through. And this is not all of you, this is a small amount of you. But for the small amount of you that are doing it, get it through your heads. No means no. Okay? Other than that, let's get into this. Anyway, let's get into this. Like goal is going to be 100 likes. And yeah, try and hit that for the next part. Let's jump into this. Last time we left off on a bit of a sticky situation, and no one has had to do with this one. Normally the situation is, normally these ones are if your dad's not there and he suddenly shows up. For this one, it's where Deku's 3 dads weren't there. Damn it. That's a huge hint. You're going to get this at the end of the video. But Deku's 2 dads weren't there. And they both suddenly showed up. Well, one showed up before and trained Deku, and another one showed up in Deku's mind, giving him more powers, and that was Zeus and Hades. Anyway, let's jump into that. Hades appears, and he's more down to earth than Zeus. And Deku thinks to himself, he could get away with actually being my dad. And Hades' thunder starts growing as a dark energy envelops Zeus with a bit of fire. And Deku says, calm down, no one is fighting. And Zeus looks at Deku and scowls a bit, but Hades looks at Deku and cries a bit and says, my boy. Zeus says, you shouldn't have told him what you were. And Hades says, how is that fair? You get to see my son, or I guess our son, if you want to put it like that, anytime you want. I've not got to meet him once in person. How is that fair? Zeus says, I'm the king of Olympus. And Hades says, I'm the king of hell. I have my completely own dimension. Get over yourself. Ignore the voice cracks, by the way, guys. They happen a lot more lately. And Deku's like, the king of hell? That exists? And Hades says, yeah, I'll take you on a tour of it one time if you want, son. Zeus is annoyed at how quickly Deku and Hades are getting along. It wasn't that quick of him. And the thunder grows on Zeus, and Deku notices this and activates his own fighting form, his own god form, and yells at Zeus, calm down. Zeus scowls and shoots a lightning bolt at Deku, just meant to stun him so he can argue with Hades, but Deku deflects it back at him and Zeus barely dodges. He's like, what the hell? And Deku says, what, you shot a lightning bolt at your own son, you think I'll just take it? Here, why don't you take one of mine? He shoots his own lightning bolt and it hits Zeus, sending him flying. Zeus flies back, enraged, but he takes a deep breath. It's like, okay, I'm sorry, I lost my cool, Izuku. Hades says, can we settle this like adults now, or at least like the gods we are? Shut up, Daisy. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Don't look away. Yeah, that's it. That's what I thought. And they start explaining to Deku about how when Zeus first found out Deku's mother was pregnant, he told his brothers, and then they found out that Deku wasn't going to make it. So Hades put his own power, a piece of his own. He made a type of soul, being a god of the underworld. He can control souls, and he made his own and put it inside Asuka. And unknowingly, part of Zeus went inside Deku as well, changing his DNA. And once they realised this, it was too late. And Hades was biologically Deku's father as well as Zeus. And Deku's like, so this is what the marks are. Hades sees the Deku's god mark from Zeus, and he's like, damn it, you gave him that scythe? Really? And Zeus says, yes, it's his birthright. And then Zeus sees his other mark and says, what, you gave him that weapon? Hades like, I didn't give it to him. He must have been born with it. It was a lost weapon, remember? Deku summons out the sword, and he reads out the Sword of Hades. And the name changes to the Sword of Izuku. And Hades like, that sword is rightfully his now, Zeus. I can't do anything. And Zeus says, God damn it. They explain the power of the sword, the power to control souls, etc. And open the gates to the underworld and open portals to the underworld. Deku's like, sweet. He unsummons the weapons. And then and then Deku says, so what's going on here? And they both talk at the same time, and Deku asks, whose fault was this? And the Hades and Zeus both talk, well, the fault is his. They look at each other, their power start manifesting again, the lightning growing, the dark energy and fire, and they start fighting. They lunge towards each other, mountains are getting blown up, and Deku already knows he has to stop it. He goes into his gold form and dives toward Zeus. He punches him, and he turns to Hades and kicks him. They're both shocked at how powerful Deku is. And then they see something different with Deku. His powers are mixing. The rainbow hair is spiking upwards with a dark energy around it. They see Deku's evolving. They need to try to stop this so they can do it in a controlled element like the underworld or Olympus. And they fly towards Deku. But suddenly walls of water that are imbued with god energy fly up next to Deku, and they're all like, Poseidon, no, it's stronger. No, maybe not stronger, but different. And Deku appears inside his own mind. He recognises this and says, no, not again. He turns around to see a man. He's like, well, let me guess, you're my third dad as a joke? And the man says, yes, I'm Poseidon, god of the seas. And just as Hades did for you, I did as well. And Deku reappears, and he lowers the walls, seeing perfect control over water. Sorry about that beep, guys, I got a text, but I'm back again. Anyway. He lowers the waters, and Poseidon's right next to him. So Hades and Zeus see this, and they're like, no, you didn't. And they attack Poseidon, but Deku, he sees water on the ground, and he hits Zeus and Hades with it, and it just freezes them. And Poseidon's shocked. His water is, unlike Poseidon where he controls normal water, Deku's one's powerful. It's an insanely powerful water. It's godlike, imbued with god energy, which only Poseidon can do if he needs to, and it drains him. And he says, let him explain. Poseidon says, as you can see, as you know, when I can read anything, any injury if water touches the person. And I was concerned for you two, so I placed some water on Inko's stomach, and saw that even with Hades' boost, Deku's body was not strong enough to survive the power. He might be born, but he would die soon after. So I imbued myself with him, and with my water ability being able to heal him, he would survive. Sorry about that voice crack, guys. He would survive. And Hades and Zeus come down, and they nearly drop to the floor in tears, thinking they would let their son die. And then Deku says, "So I have all your powers now?" And Zeus says, "Yep." And he feels a weird energy on his chest. He takes his shirt off to see Poseidon symbol on his chest. He activates this and summons a trident. And Poseidon says, "With that, you can control water even more efficiently. Have control over all sea life, and due to your heritage, water will heal any injury you have and make you stronger." Deku thinks, well, trident isn't really a main attack weapon. Poseidon scowls a bit and says, like, "Yes, I know." Deku concentrates, and he moves his scythe to his chest, and moves the trident, his Poseidon symbol, to his hand, and he says, "That's better. Now I can summon the weapons more efficiently. And I want to keep my sword in my right hand, just in case I even need to escape the hell." Poseidon's shocked, thinking, "You gave him your sword?" And Zeus and Hades says, "No, it was given to him out of birth. I had no control over it. And it also claimed him as his owner. And now it's named the Sword of Izuku, not the Sword of Hades." Poseidon's shocked. Now they know that they need to train him. First thing they want to do is take him to Olympus, on which Hades, after a lot of arguing with Poseidon and Zeus, they do, as Hades doesn't really like Olympus. And they do, and the first thing he does is he mixes Zeus and Hades' power, and they're shocked that he can do this. He's far more powerful than any other god, and he's even more of a god now due to the fact he has 3 gods' power within him. And then he does it the same with Poseidon. Water generates around him, which shocks everyone, even the gods watching. Poseidon can turn his body into water, but he can't generate water out of the air. And then a weirdish bluish glow goes around Deku. And he's mixed all 3 of their powers together. He's insanely fast. Any injury heals instantaneously, basically. And nothing hurts him. He can control water perfectly. And it's just insane. He can summon all 3 weapons at once in this form and control them with his mind. And that same god from before challenges Deku, and Deku's annoyed now. Every time he visits Olympus, this guy challenges him, even though Deku already beat him clearly. But now, he accepted the challenge. And he says, "Fine." He's not going to limit himself anymore. The fight begins, and the guy runs towards Deku, until a trident comes flying at him, stabbing into his leg and flying through it. The guy screams in pain, and the trident unsummons. He's like, maybe it is useful. He smiles at Poseidon. Next, he summons his scythe and swings. This causes a huge slice on the guy's chest. And he unsummons it again and summons up his sword. And he points the tip to cutting into the other god's skin. It says, "You have one choice. Stop challenging me to this stupid fight, and I'll heal your injuries, or I send you to the underworld." The sword starts glowing as the god starts getting purple cracks around him, and he's screaming. He says, "Okay, deal." And Deku says, "Nope, give me your hand. Say it again." And a weird mark appears on the god's hand, and Deku says, "We made a deal. If you ever break this deal, your soul will be mine and be sent to the underworld." And the god's shaken up. Deku heals his injuries. And then, as the god goes to walk away, he gives Deku a weird death scare, so Deku appears in front of him, and instead of holding him back, punches him. He breaks his jaw, nose, everything, and sends him flying through a wall. His father, Hades, Zeus, and Poseidon smile, and all the other gods are shocked. Deku disappears in a flash and appears beside them. And Hades whispers in his ear, "Do you want to go visit the underworld?" Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure you share with your friends, family, like, subscribe, hit the like goal of 100 likes. Get me this 10k before September, which I doubt we're going to do, but I can dream. And yeah, but share with your friends, family, become a member, go down in my description, follow intro guy in custody. Custody makes my thumbnail. Intro guy is a guy named Headhunter, and he makes my intro. Other than that, yeah guys, hope you enjoy. Peace out, bye, peace.